Trump just exposed everything. Aliens, tech, and free energy. The debrief just released an article on May 12th basically saying that a company is releasing a free energy technology, a chip that runs without any charging, any battery, based on free energy, based on a quantum physics effect. And on top of that, they're gonna release a product in 2028, and they plan on being able to have your phones, your cars, your entire house, your entire business run on perfectly clean, free, unlimited energy. You heard me correct. This was considered science fiction, impossible, but 1 year ago, Trump also said that the technology that the US government had could bend space and time and even leave space annihilated. In other words, they could travel light years in space with UFO technology. That's what that was implying. And the most interesting part of all this is that this happened 4 days after the alien and UFO files released. So it's literally following a prophecy, a prediction that's been made for decades by ufologists, which is that once the declassification of aliens and UFOs gets announced, we're gonna start to see the slow release of advanced technology that's gonna completely change humanity as we know it. And the most exciting thing about this is the free energy technology, because this is completely changing the world. This free energy technology has been talked about for a long time, but it was often in forums. It was apparently it's been created multiple times by other people, but then they got assassinated. There's always a long history of someone creating free energy and then getting shut down by the government. Your lab gets destroyed, they get assassinated. The deep state's been closing down and making sure free energy was never a viable product that could be produced. And the only way we could have free energy in a cabal system is if we destroy the cabal system, and it's now being run by Trump. So Trump promised the golden age, and here we have free energy announcement. This does not break the laws of physics. According to the debrief, they got information from a company that's being funded by DARPA, the US government. So this is an official company that's got official funding from DARPA, and they have actually made a free energy technology. They have working prototypes. They want to scale this technology to the point where it's going to be able to charge your phone forever. Yeah, you never have to charge a phone. Your car can run on unlimited energy forever. Your house can run on unlimited energy. Your whole business can run on unlimited, free, clean, and basically perfect energy. You buy the one-time generator, and that's all you ever need. This is really, really exciting because this is a complete game changer. I know a lot of people are talking about the whole China meeting with USA and Putin and Xi and all that, and that is a very big, high stakes meeting, but that story is pickles compared to free energy. And the most interesting thing is that the debrief, if you go on Google and write free energy, debrief is the only known source that is talking about. This is the biggest news story in our lifetime other than the existence of aliens, and it's literally being talked about by one news article. This is crazy. And again, this has been predicted. They were gonna release all this technology after the classification of aliens and UFOs. And it gets a lot more interesting because of what's been happening recently. This lines up very interestingly with two events that happened. On January 10th, Trump had a weird dentist visit. And then again, on May 2nd, he had another weird dentist visit. In fact, these dentist visits were so weird, even the mainstream media made an article about it saying Donald Trump is going for his third dentist visit this year, and it's not hard to speculate. The White House has its own dental suite, so it's unclear why Trump would schedule appointments elsewhere. Why does a dental visit have anything to do with golden age, free energy technology? I'll tell you why. If you ask AI to look at all the US presidents in history and ask, when has a US president gone to the official, dentist downstairs in the basement of the White House? It's only been one other time in UN history. President Eisenhower, in 1955, he went to a dentist visit, which everyone knows is not a dentist visit. And several whistleblowers said that this dentist visit was a cover story for Eisenhower going to a secret military base and meeting with aliens to make a deal called the Greada Treaty, which basically allowed them to, abduct, operate, experiment on humans in exchange for technology. But the only times in history where a US president did not use that dental suite at the bottom of the White House has been that one time that Eisenhower met aliens. And now Trump. And so this is the only time. And this is very important to note that he's gone twice and he's going for a third time to the dentist. And it doesn't make sense for him to go to his dentist outside of the White House to Florida. He's going to his local dentist, he says, but it doesn't make any sense for him to do that because, first of all, it's not like a public event, not like he's promoting his local dentist business because it's private. There's no photos of this event. It was an event. This is a private local dentist meeting, but he doesn't need to go there. The whole point of having a up-to-date dental suite at the bottom basement of the White House is so he doesn't have to go to any other dentist. So why are you spending all this time and resources to go to this other dentist 3 times? And you look back, and the only other time in history when this has happened, they were doing secret meetings with aliens. Here's my theory on this. I think that it's all connected. January 10th, he went to the first dentist meeting. Then you have May 2nd, he went to his second meeting. On May 8th, they released alien and UFO files talking about little tiny humanoid aliens, you showing crazy UFO videos. And 4 days later, this free energy technology gets announced. And again, the most exciting thing about the free energy is the fact that this is not a kook saying it. It's not a fictional thing. This is not a forum board. This is coming directly from a company funded by the US government, confirming free energy does not break the laws of physics. It's real. So if you combine all this, you can see that there's a pattern here. I think that these dentist visits were actually some type of secret meeting. Who he's meeting with, we can only speculate. Again, in the past, it was aliens. But some people might say it could be the Lions, or it's the Galactic Federation, or just a group of superheroes. Trump has implied multiple times that he is part of some super secret superhero group that's saving the world. Even recently, he posted a picture of himself as the Beekeeper, which is designed in the exact same format as a movie that was also named The Beekeeper. So the whole plot of The Beekeeper is basically that there's a guy who was part of a secret group that their main goal is to protect society as a whole and make sure that the hive, which is humanity, is always protected when governments fail to protect. And Trump is labeling himself as the Beekeeper, basically implying for the millionth time that he's part of a secret society, a secret superheroes that are working beyond the boundaries of government to stabilize the world, to make things safe. So he's implied over and over and over again. As you know, he promotes over and over again this QAnon conspiracy, and promotes it, and he encourages it. He even had a 17-second nap the other day. A few people were saying, hey, maybe that has to do with a hint that, Trump always loves the number 17 and the letter Q, and he keeps promoting over and over again. So it was like a hint, nod to the QAnons. That's what they're saying. But he keeps on hinting he's part of a super secret group. And with the Beekeeper movie poster matching what he's hinting at it yet again. And he's hinting at being part of a special group of superheroes saving the world while he's having secret meetings. He's had 2 secret meetings at a local dentist, and he's having a third one on May 26th. All this is happening in the middle of the Iran war. And again, that stuff's important too, but I think on a bigger scale, what we're noticing is that although I can't confirm that he was talking to aliens, I think he was talking to some type of super powerful group on these 2 meetings. And I do believe, in all honesty, that some of these people in these groups are aliens, if not all of them, and that he's working with these powerful aliens and to save the world. And they're making plans, they're strategizing, and so it's all coming together. And again, a lot of this sounds crazy, but then again, we have technologies that bend space and time and leave space annihilated. We have free energy that exists. We have aliens confirmed, UFOs confirmed by the government. All the stuff that was considered fiction is now being confirmed. So it's now in the realm of possibilities. A lot of these things that I'm saying could be true. But I definitely want to know what you think about this. Let me know in the comment section. Do you think these dentist visits are secret meetings, just like the only other time it happened in history was Eisenhower doing a secret meeting? Do you think he's meeting with the Galactic Federation? He's meeting with aliens? Was it just a dentist visit, do you think? But even though it doesn't make sense, he should have gone to the one in the White House. What do you guys think? I'm very, very curious. And are you guys excited for free energy? Because from my perspective, once this free energy stuff gets scaled the way that this company wants to scale, they want to scale it to the point where everything's run on free energy. it will get to the point where AI, humanoids, and free energy, those three technologies combined are going to bring down the cost of goods considerably to the point where at some point in the next 15, 20 years, we could get to a point in the United States where the cost of goods to live, for a human being to live, would drop considerably, like 90%, to the point where you only might need $200, $300 for a whole family to survive, because the cost of goods have gone down. Electricity is basically free. Humanoids and AI are doing all the work. So this whole golden age thing that Trump's promising, I do not think that it is an exaggeration. I think that he is delivering it, because you combine AI, humanoids, this space technology, this free energy, and everything that's coming out, we have a golden age recipe here for an amazing future. So I'm super excited. I think this is the biggest news story in the world right now. I'm shocked I'm the only one covering this other than the debrief. What do you think about this, Rock? Rock, do you have anything else to say? Oh, Rock's voice limit was reached. I think I fried him today, so we're gonna skip on Rock. Let me know what you guys think. I think this is very, very, very exciting. I can't believe this is happening. Free energy confirmed, real. I'm so excited. They're working on this technology. First, they're gonna come out with a little chip. Then they're gonna make it so that it produces more and more electricity, so it can power a phone, then power a car, then power your home, then power a whole business. This is amazing. We live on an amazing timeline, amazing time. And we are certainly on the golden age timeline, and we're heading for a utopian-like future. So very excited. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Like and subscribe. Put a comment in the comment section. I want to know what you guys have to say about this. Have a wonderful day, and peace out.